This is the SQL Server Learning module, and in this video we will discuss about an important topic, single user mode. In this video we will discuss about what is the single user mode, why and when we are using this single user mode. So single user mode is used when we are trying to connect with the SQL Server, but the administrative account like SA account is locked or disabled, and the domain users account through which we are connecting to the SQL Server are deleted due to any reason, deleted by mistake by the network administrator. Our Active Directory is corrupted. Now new Active Directory user accounts have created. Maybe the accounts are the same name, but behind the SID is changed, so that we cannot use these accounts to connect with the SQL Server until the administrator of the SQL Server will not add these account into the SQL Server, but the administrative account does not exist. So how to connect with the SQL Server using the administrative account? So in this scenario, we will use the single user mode. So the single user mode for the SQL Server 2017, to configure it, we will use the SQL Server Configuration Manager and the SQL Server Management Studio of the SQL Server 2017. So first of all, when we are going to configure the single user mode, so we have to run the configuration manager using run as administrator. When we are using the run as administrator, it will pass the administrative credential to the configuration manager. And after that, when the configuration manager will be opened, we have to use the SQL Server instance, for which we are going to set the single user mode. We have to use the properties of that instance, and in the properties there is an option startup parameter. In this startup parameter we will add the flag, this m flag, m parameter in this properties, and this m parameter, when we will add, it will limit the connections to a single connection. So now only one connection can be opened with the SQL Server, that will be the administrative connection, and no other user can connect, no other client can connect with the SQL Server in single mode. Only one administrative user can connect with the SQL Server. And so because only one user can connect, so we other services we have to stop, like the agent service we must have to stop, so that it cannot connect with the SQL Server. If it is connected, then the administrator user cannot connect with the SQL Server. So after configuring this flag, we must have to restart the service of our instance. And after restarting the service, the third step, we have to run the SQL Server Management Studio using the run as administrator, which will pass the administrative credentials to the SQL Server Management Studio. And using these administrative credentials, which we will configure the SQL Server. We will enable the accounts which is disabled, or we can add the Windows domain accounts into the SQL Server. So when we will do all these configurations, after that we have to remove the M flag in the configuration manager, and we have to restart the instance so that no, it can work normally. All the clients can connect with the SQL Server. So let's move to the our demo, so that we can say how can we configure the single user mode. So the SQL Server, this Management Studio I opened just to show you that I cannot connect with my this domain account, which is an administrative account, because it's deleted. Active Directory is corrupted. So I cannot use now this account to log in with the SQL Server, and all my services are configured with this account. And there is an SQL Server account. It's a very low privileges account. By using this account, I cannot configure the jobs, I cannot enable or disable the accounts, and I cannot add the domain accounts. For example, the SA accounts, which is the by default administrative account, if I'm trying to enable this account by using this low privileges SQL Server ERP account, I cannot enable the SA account, because it's this account don't have the permissions. And same way, if I'm trying to add the domain account by using this account, I could not be able because this account don't have the permission. So now I'm helpless to do any administrative tasks because there is no administrative account exists. So let's see that if I'm trying to add this domain account, it will give some error that user don't have the permissions. So this is my and user don't have the permission. So now in this case, what I have to do, I will run the configuration manager using run as administrator option. It will pass the administrative credentials, and here is my SQL Server instance, and this is the instance of the SQL Server. And this SQL Server instance, I will open the properties, and in this property I will use the startup parameters, and I will add here the M parameter, which will force this instance to only allow the single user connections. Now after configuring this one, I must have to restart the service, and before restarting I have to stop the agent service so that it should not have to connect with the SQL server during the single user mode. So the SQL server, now I'm going to restart. After restart, it will be in the single user mode, and only one administrator, which is the now the domain. I'm logging in this Windows by using the domain account, and this domain account must have the administrative rights. So I will use this domain account, and I will connect with the SQL server in the single user mode. And right now, I will, if if we want to verify that the service is this agent service is stopped and the SQL server is running, so it's running. So now this SQL server is run as administrator, and here I will use my Windows domain account through which I logged in this Windows. This is the Windows domain account, and if I'm trying to log in with the same account which is exist in this SQL server, this SQL server low privileges account, it will not be logged in with this account because we need the administrative account, the account which have the administrative rights. So this is my Windows domain account, and this is the administrative account. I logged in by using this account in the single user mode. Now here I can do anything whatever I want. I have added this one new account, Nitish. This is the also the domain account, and I can set the properties. I can give the administrative right to this account. I can enable the S account which is disabled, and